I'm just a little late. Sonic X Shadow Generations released on October 25th, 2024 to overwhelmingly positive reviews. The game features a quote-unquote remaster of Sonic Generations, which, by the way, is as much of a remaster as the 4 re-releases of The Last of Us. And a brand new campaign focused all around Shadow the Hedgehog, titled, well, Shadow Generations. And this game is fantastic, probably the best Sonic game ever, and the one that I've ever played the most. I mean, I have nearly 30 hours on this thing, and most of it is spent running around Kingdom Valley, if that means anything to you. But that's not what I'm here to talk about, also because it'd be a 7-month late review. I mean, can you blame me? I was busy playing other games like Half-Life and Portal and replaying Luigi's Mansion for the 5th time. No, I'm here to talk about Radical Highway, the final level of Shadow Generations, and the level that made a lot of fans go, oh boy, it's Green Hill all over again. Now, for context, Radical Highway appears a lot throughout the game. In multiple levels, in fact, there are weird Doctor Strange illusion-esque sequences set in distorted versions of Radical Highway. Oh my god, it's Sonic 1 special stages again! And as if that wasn't enough, at the end of the game, you have to platform across obstacles taken straight out of Radical Highway to reach, you guessed it, Radical Highway. For most people, this wasn't an issue. I mean, at most, it made them go, wow, I wish my dad liked me as much as these guys like this level. Wait, why did I write this? But there's also a group of people that might have found it a weird choice or straight up annoying. So, what's the deal with this level? Is Sonic Team trying to make Radical Highway to Shadow what Green Hill is to Sonic? It must be super iconic then. I mean, outside of Sonic Adventure 2, it also appears in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. What the fuck? And Sonic Generations for the 3DS. Sonic, what are you doing there, buddy? And Sonic Speed Simulator, the Roblox game. Jokes aside, I do believe Radical Highway is important, and I'm here to tell you why. Starting with the basics, this is Shadow's first ever level in the entire franchise, unless you count the short-lived boss fight that precedes it. In the story, we know that Shadow has just been awakened from his 50-year-long cryogenic slumber, and that he teams up with Dr. Eggman to gather the 7 Chaos Emeralds aboard the abandoned space colony Ark to power the Eclipse Cannon, destroy Earth, and finally take his revenge on the world for taking away his best friend, Maria Robotnik. And if that sounds complicated, just you wait until you hear about Black Doom. After stealing one of the emeralds, Shadow is chased down by both the police and the Guardian Units of Nations, or GUN, and is forced to run across Capital City while getting constantly bombed, and this is where Radical Highway comes into play. This level perfectly encapsulates Shadow's character. It's all about speed, chaos, and the military, I guess, which are all consistent themes in Shadow's most recognizable appearances, like in the 2005 game Shadow the Hedgehog, where it's all about speed, chaos, and the military, I guess. But I'll tell you more. While playing Shadow Generations, I realized something really interesting, at least to me, because this level shares the same color palette as Shadow. What I mean by that is that the most prominent colors in Radical Highway are black, red, white, and yellow, which also happen to be Shadow's colors. On top of that, the level perfectly mirrors Sonic's. Radical Highway is set in Capital City during the night, while Sonic's first level, City Escape, is also set in Capital City, but during the day. Shadow destroys everything in his path in an edgy manner, while Sonic is just hanging out and destroying a few robots here and there. And there's also a truck. I know what you're going to say. Bonzi, you technically also go for this level as the Tails in the hero story. And that's a fair point, but this is also my video and my narrative, and you are going to sit down and be quiet. Now, all the things that I've mentioned are nice and dandy, but it still doesn't explain why the level appears so much in Shadow Generations. Well, the reason is actually pretty simple. It's the story. You see, when Shadow first goes through Radical Highway, all the way back in SA2, god that's a terrible acronym, he's filled with anger and a desire to get revenge. This is his first look at Maria's planet, her home, the place she told him endless stories about. And now, he's here to destroy it all, to kill all humans. Skip forward to Shadow Generations, and Shadow goes back to Radical Highway, but this time, he's filled with hope and determination, the desire to save all humans and to keep his promise to Maria.
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me. For Maria! Future. For all people who live on that planet, give them a chance to be happy. Let them live for their dreams. Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were brought into this world.
So, if it wasn't clear enough, Radical Highway represents the beginning and the end of Shadow's journey. All of his pain, all of his adventures, it all came down to this, by going back to where it all began and defy his creator one last time. So, whatever comes next will be a new chapter in Shadow's life. But hey, maybe I'm overthinking it, and maybe Sonic Team was just too scared to touch the gold Westopolis. Oh my god! Hey, if you like this video, then maybe consider subscribing. I'm planning to make more videos like this, because it's actually pretty fun to talk about my interests. Whether it's a horror game, or another platformer, or, I don't know, a movie I just watched. Yeah, okay, bye.